my hand, you can see I have a perfect, wonderful die. And we have a list of options, and kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, I'm going to roll it, and whatever number it lands on, that's what we're going to be creating.
Out of my chest, I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain.
Turn to page 394.
Well, things just did not quite go according to plan. I'm sorry, but that's okay. We have everybody here already. That's cool. And I forgot I had things on loop. This is how we roll around here. But welcome, everybody. I'm Dreaming Tabitha, artist here on YouTube. And tonight's Arty Party is going to be super fun. We're going to get to our guests here in just a second. And we're about to get rocking and rolling. So with that being said, we just want to go ahead and jump into our character creations, right? Because that's what we came here for. So I've got my die here. Let me get my camera. Right there it is. You guys can all see. We're about to get to the most important part, so brace yourselves. Yeah. It's serious. All right, so you can see our species are centaur, elf, dementor, wizard, and house ghost.
Oh, jeez.
I did bring some reference. So we're doing Harry Potter theme, guys. If you haven't caught on, hello, chat. I'm just talking to my guests, like pretending like nobody else is here. And we'll get to the chat in a second. But so I got to roll the die, and we're going to decide. Now, if it happens to land on a 6, I like to try to get the chat involved, but you guys have been a little slow lately with your responses. So we're just going to go around the circle, and we're going to let Dr. Rachel, if it lands on a 6 for this first one, we're going to let you choose the species. Okay, you ready for that kind of responsibility as the newcomer?
I think so.
You can handle it.
I think so.
All right. What are you guys hoping it's going to be?
Not a centaur.
I was going to.
It is
an elf. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. Well, you say that's good, but I would like to remind everybody that this is what the elves look like.
Right.
Yeah.
I was afraid I was going to land on that.
Me too.
Oh, I was hoping it would. If it landed on 6, I was going to choose a house elf.
Oh, really? Okay, I was kind of hoping for a Dementor.
Finally!
I really wanted to
Finally!
Finally!
I can use a prosthetic appliance on Art Party.
Okay. Let me write this down. So we're going to do...
I'm going to join you.
All right, so next is the personality type. So then, Joshua, you'll decide if it lands on a 6. We have nervous, which is me.
Why? Because I have no personality.
Well, you know, in the words of Woody from Toy Story, if you don't have one, get one. So nervous, brilliant, sexy, courageous, and confident.
Oh, gosh.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
3.
3. It is 3.
Just my luck.
Of course it is.
Oh my gosh, we have to do a sexy Harry Potter house elf. You guys are crazy. All right, Maria.
Oh, we got this. We got this.
I have an idea in my head.
Green hair.
Oh my gosh, I have
resembles
no idea.
fire, a wizard's hat, antlers, or a red mohawk. By the way, some of these ladies helped me out with these options. So if you're mad about one of them, I'm not going to tell you which one was belonging to
I'm
you.
mad at myself for suggesting red because it's the one wig I don't have. And so
all right, here we go. It is 6. So Maria, you get to choose.
Ooh.
What are we doing?
Okay, so the last time we did green. So no, the last time I was on this thing, we did green. So forget green.
You weren't here last time. It doesn't count.
Resembles fire.
Ooh,
Resembles
Hair?
fire. Yeah.
hair that
Hair, fire.
resembles fire.
I'm so looking forward to this.
This is gonna be, man. We are gonna be doing like some kind of hoe on the street elf, aren't we?
For the stick.
All right,
Anything
on
else.
fire.
The occupation:
Oh my gosh,
potions
yeah.
expert, librarian, a knight, a soap maker, or a golf ball diver. By the way, I did have help with making these as well.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
All
right, so
People are
Dani.
crazy.
Lands on a 6. It's a 1. A potions
Potions
expert.
expert. Oh
That's
gosh.
cool.
I need a pencil. I don't have my pencil.
I know. I'm writing it down
That's
as we go.
horrible. Here we go. Hang on a second.
It's exciting. Of course, because we all believe in science, we're gonna go with odds or evens on this one. It has to be. I kind of want it to be a female.
I kind of want it to be a male.
Fire. It's gonna be male.
Male.
Sexy male house elf.
Wow.
Danny, you're
Danny
in
got to
trouble.
be
Every
a
time.
girl. No,
You make
last
me a dude almost every single time.
fate. It's
When
fate.
Maria complaining about having green hair, I've been a dude every time.
No, last time you were a female gingerbread character. You were.
That is so
You
I
were.
funny.
was. And
All
you
right.
know what?
All right, you guys ready
Resembles
for
fire.
the bonus feature?
Oh, bonus
Oh.
round. Okay, here we go.
Odds
Jeff.
or
I
even.
forgot about
You
this one.
have to either include magic dust or a pan flute.
How in the world can I have a potions expert with a pan flute?
We might find out.
We will find out tonight. So here we go.
Oh my gosh.
I'm hoping for magic dust, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so am I.
We don't get it. We get
Yeah.
Ah, crap. All right, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay,
So
I'll
somewhere
make it
it's got to
pan flute.
include a pan.
Pan flute. Oh,
Pan flute.
jeez.
Okay.
I need
All
to
right.
look up reference
Hey.
pictures already.
Resembles
Yeah. Well, if you guys want to try to get your
fire.
Brains
odds
going.
together,
Dang.
everybody can check out my guests' links down below. And I want to say
General
hello to the
ideas
chat
were
while
like,
everybody's
alright.
getting their stuff together. King's Advisors was here way early saying, just finished rewatching these like 2 days ago. Thank you for the commitment. She says, let's go. It's Lisa H saying, hail chat. It's Demogeni saying, sup sis. And smash the like button. You heard it here, folks. Brett Gavin saying, hey everyone. Not Legolas. Right, exactly. We had to be having a very specific kind of elf here. Hollywood Scholar says, hail. And excuse me. Sexy librarian. We didn't get that one. We get female. And hello. Welcome. And I'm really excited about this. We're gonna get to going here. Let me arrange this. Let me get my camera here. So
Okay.
to recap, we
Yes,
have
please.
to do a sexy female house
Female.
elf with hair that resembles fire and is a potions expert.
Potions.
And somehow we must include a pan flute. So let me get rid of my die here. I know everybody's just kind of like,
This is crazy.
so there was a reason why I had that ominous music there going. So I feel like I just need to chill out a little bit here. But with the character creation. But yeah, we have. So of course you guys all know me. I hope you know me. I'm Dreaming Tabitha. It's Deranged Lunatic saying, good evening, everyone. Been looking forward to the stream. Yes, this is gonna be some wild art. Hollywood Scholar for sure. But now I have to decide. Like, am I gonna make it a chibi form? I think that's probably the safest thing I should do. I was actually gonna go out of the box and try freehand, but I don't think that's gonna work for me today. So, all right. Well, we've
I
got
need some reference.
Excuse me.
Yeah, feel free to look up some references here. I'm
Yep.
going to start off with my awesome little circle here. We're going to go around the table. So I am a Ravenclaw. Got my Ravenclaw hat that a troubled green made and sold in her Etsy shop there. Happy, proud Ravenclaw. And then we've got newcomer to the arty party, Dr. Rachel, who also does cosplay. You've probably seen her on Twitter. She's pretty cool with the stuff that she makes. Links are in the description box down below. But Dr. Rachel, what house? Do you belong to a house?
Oh, I am 100% Ravenclaw. I've taken the test multiple times. I'm a Ravenclaw.
Yeah, same. It really never changes. Never,
No.
never. No. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself while we try to figure out what we're doing.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just like looking up reference pictures and everything, just trying to figure out what pose and whatnot. But I'm Dr. Rachel. You've probably seen me on social medias, especially Twitter, as Sarah_cosplay. Got my own YouTube channel, Adeline Crafting. I do all kinds of crafts. Anything from like repainting of those cheap little like wooden masks you get for $1 at a craft store to
Those were really
full
cool.
on. Those are always so fun. And all the way up to like different kinds of cosplays. This is some of the art that I've done on the back, a couple of pictures, some fake swords that are EVA foam that weigh like, a pound and a half, a dragon over my head. I got a shield over here from Beauty and the Beast.
That was cool.
And like I have the biggest collection of Harry Potter Legos. I have so many more
Really?
that I have to make, and a bunch still at my parents' house that I need to bring down to Florida. That I just couldn't fit in my van or anything.
Hey, Grace, who still has stuff at their parents' house?
Oh gosh, don't
Yeah,
ask.
Of course.
Don't ask.
Oh, that is cool. It's
I might
very
be the
impressive.
only one who doesn't,
Probably.
because now it's my kids leaving their stuff here.
Of course.
Yep.
So then the maker, also known as Josh,
Hi.
tell us
So yeah,
about yourself and what house
About
do you belong to?
I belong to the
If you say House of Lord, I'm gonna attack you.
no, I belong to the prestigious Gryffindor.
Of course.
Bravo.
I know.
Of
I was gonna say it's so ho hummy because that's what everybody is now, or at least in the movies and stuff. It seems almost like.
Oh, it just seems like it's oversaturated. Everybody wanted to be Gryffindor, but now it's almost like the
Right.
rise of Hufflepuff because I guess they were underrated.
They're
I don't
because they're underrated. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
sure.
Man, my darn house elf is looking kind of goofy.
I'm sure we're all gonna go through
Anyway.
that phase.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, so my channel, right? So I do mostly Star Wars props, but I pretty much build almost anything that comes to mind. Lately I've been doing a lot of holocrons, which if you don't know what a holocron is, it is pretty much what holds like Jedi and Sith secrets.
Nice.
And I don't do the typical ones. I try to make them unique by basing them off of elements, or even some like Star Wars medals. Potentially, I have an idea for
I'm sorry, I
doing.
gotta interrupt you. My house elf is
Yeah.
starting to look like Piglet. I need a reference. I'm sorry, carry on.
No, you're fine. So I also I'm thinking I have something in mind of maybe even doing a Lord of the Rings based one.
Nice.
Ooh, yes.
That's so awesome.
See if I could try to make one to look like Mithril,
Ooh,
That
which I think would be kind of neat.
really cool.
that is pretty.
But I have one in the works that I'm actually going to be doing a collaboration with.
Ooh.
Actually, it's going to be with Dreaming Tabitha.
With me.
Yeah, I'm currently building it, and then I will get it primed and then mail it out to her so she can do whatever it is that she's going to do with it. Then she'll send it back to me, and I finish it out by putting the lights and the acrylic in it.
That is so
and everything
awesome.
else.
I haven't quite decided just yet what theme I'm gonna go. I mean, the obvious one would be like I like to do crossovers, character crossovers and franchise crossovers and stuff like that. So of course it came to mind. It was like, ooh, a Stargate holocron.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
Yeah, but I'm not totally sure because I also thought of a Lord of the Rings one. It would be kind of cool to have like the Eye of Sauron in the middle of it.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
So, by the way, before we move on to our next guest, I am curious, what mediums are you all using? So I am right now using my pencil, and if I can get to it, I'm going to try to incorporate markers. Let me go start down at the bottom. We can obviously, Dani looking pretty cool over here with what, look at that. She actually, a modern day elf. So what is your medium of choice?
My face.
Yeah. That's your canvas, not your medium.
Oh, makeup.
Makeup.
Just so
Makeup,
simple.
special effects.
And then Maria, what do you happen to use? Ooh,
Well, I have my Hardy Darty pencil.
oh,
And yeah, my medium is watercolors.
I
So
see.
there it is.
There it is.
My thing.
Look at those
Nice.
ears. Nice. Maria does really cute creatures. Man, I tell you what, when she did that lizard person, I know. I need to get over it. I
No, but
need to
yours,
get over it.
at the end, when you redid it again, it was super cool and way better than mine was.
Well,
Confess.
But
Fess up.
but
Fess up.
well, but it's just only because I put a sunset behind it. So obviously it was going to be really cool. But that first one, my cow dragon lizard person. Yeah. So, Joshua, what are you working with?
Pencil and paper.
Excellent. And then I
My
see
go-to.
Dr. Rachel. I was wondering what kind of medium she was using. Are you just doing small sketches to figure out yourself, or what's the deal?
Yep. Small sketches. I was thinking about doing paints, but I mean, I'm way too much of a perfectionist,
Yeah, I
even in
hear
something
ya.
like this, to try to go all in, like shading and painting. So I will be sketching it out in pencil once I get the pose set, and then switching to colored pencil. Color it in.
Yes. I too tried painting once, and I was going to do it again tonight, but I got scared because
From the last one.
I'm burned. I'm burned from last time. Yeah. So did I miss anybody? We were going down. Maria, tell us about yourself. That's what it was.
Gee, thanks. Well, I am, as my thing says down there, I am the Geeky Crochet and also Unlocking Lore. I am a freelance storyteller and artist. I have done several things, and it's amazing because now I'm getting to pyrographing, which I have just finished. Yeah. So pyrographing is actually wood burning, which I do have a couple of things
Sounds
right
cooler when you
here.
say pyrographing. Oh yeah. Oh, these are the ones I saw on Instagram where they're based
Yes.
on Chronicles of Narnia.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Those are so cool. The horse and his boy, right?
The horse and his boy, yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be finishing this set of coasters, and then afterwards I'm going to be working on maps of Middle Earth. So we have
nice.
That's cool.
Middle Earth and Numenor and like really like deep lore stuff. you know,
Okay.
for the fans. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Joshua, you'll be the expert on this, as based off of our last stream. You might have better knowledge about this. Do you think that female house elves have boobs?
Oh,
Here we go
gosh.
again. The reason I ask
It is.
just because of last stream, you know, you
Yeah,
seem to
yeah.
be very knowledgeable about.
I wasn't knowledgeable. I guessed it. Okay, all right. I guessed it. I guessed that a gingerbread woman would have that.
Yes, they were.
Although, she has no. Well, she can't because she's flat.
We gumdrop
Gumdrop.
buttons.
She's a cookie. So
This was the gumdrop
Yeah.
buttons. What did you guys think of the cookies that I made
that was pretty neat.
of our characters? Did you guys see that? I took our gingerbread characters from last time, except for Dani, unfortunately, because that was going to be really hard. Mine, Joshua's, and Stunny and Brave Megatrons, and turned them into actual gingerbread cookies. They were pretty tasty. Let's see. Okay. All right. So in the, I didn't want to go too cliche with Harry Potter questions, but I gotta ask. Favorite movie? Books over movie, movie over books,
Mm.
Never read the books.
Oh
Sorry.
my gosh.
Ouch.
Yes, it was quite audible.
Yeah, I know it. That's almost a cardinal sin.
He doesn't even know who Peeves is.
Who? What?
True.
So he doesn't-
Pete's?
Sure doesn't know Peeves.
Yeah, he doesn't know who Pete is, guys.
Terrible.
No, Peeves. He's
Peeves. Okay.
a rambunctious ghost that causes quite a bit of mischief and mayhem.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah. You told me about him, but
Yes.
man, I'm having a hard time.
I'm having a really hard time.
Actually doing okay, and now it makes me think I should have done this on canvas and tried to paint it. So if anybody's popping in new to the chat, we have to create, this is Harry Potter themed art party. We have to create a sexy female elf that with hair.
Female? Isn't it male?
It's male.
Male. Oh,
Male.
Shoot, I've been basing. No wonder this is coming off great.
Yeah, my
Basing it off
sketch
of
had female clothes on. I'm like, oh no, wait, it's supposed to be
Oh
male.
man, hang on. I gotta underline this. Male, shoot fire. That changes everything. Okay. A sexy male elf. And of course, R2 shows up right when I say that. With hair that resembles fire, is a potions master or maker. And somehow we have to include a pan flute. R2, welcome. Welcome to the chat. It says, hey, Maria,
R2.
Josh, and Tabitha. Can't stay.
Hi.
Just wanted to say hi and give a like. I appreciate that, R2, but it hurts my channel when you don't stay for 5 minutes at least. So you're not, a real friend would let it just kind of keep going.
Ouch.
I'm just kidding, R2. I understand. Life. Hope you're doing well, you, the Mrs. and Lil Spidey. Here we go. All right. Well, now, man, I had this whole plan for how my
And you've
email
already
was gonna
messed it
look.
like 3 times.
Yep.
I've already messed up 3 times. What did I do? She's laughing at me.
You
She's
didn't
being
get, okay, first of all, you didn't get to do your zoom out,
Oh, yeah.
and you forgot one of the introductions.
Yeah, Dani. Oh, by the way, I'm Gryffindor. Always have been, always will be. Done multiple.
I
stuff
did
myself.
say,
I've done multiple too.
I guess, Dani, because I said, oh, what are you working with? Makeup? Oh, comics and... I don't know. Somehow it just already is like, oh.
So I'm a
Dani.
Hufflepuff.
Are you?
Oh, that's so cute.
You're all talking smack about Hufflepuff, and
No, we
I
were
never
not,
said anything
no.
smack about
We talked
Hufflepuff. My wife is a
smack about
Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor.
like,
Yes.
oh, people pick them now because they got left
Well, no,
out
that's
so
we're
much.
talking about like the trendy, like the people following the trends. Like they're like, I'm
No,
Hufflepuff
I'm totally-
now 'cause, no.
Totally a Hufflepuff. My daughter and I both are, but she looks just like Luna Lovegood. So
True.
she
Pretty true.
cosplayed Luna for
It's kind of scandalous since Luna's a Ravenclaw.
Hey, that's so true. That is very true.
Does anybody else get upset like when 8-year-olds tell you what house they belong to, and it's like, shut up, you're not old enough.
you don't know.
You're not old enough to know. You're not old enough to take the test. Like I
Yeah,
take that
you're
so
not old
serious.
enough
You're not old
In
enough to
the-
take the test.
You got to
What
be
are you-
11, okay?
Exactly. Go home, talk to your parents.
Think about your life. Now wait a few years for your letter.
Exactly. I actually got on my cousins for that because they did it prematurely. It's like, no, because my one cousin, she told me she was a Hufflepuff, right? And I thought that was really cool. And when I went to Florida for like the first time and went to Universal, I thought it was close to her birthday, and I thought I'm gonna get her something from Harry Potter World. So I took like half an hour to scan the keychains, right? Because there's a zillion and 4 of them there.
Oh, yeah.
To find the perfect Hufflepuff keychain for that ungrateful child. And I love her. She's wonderful. I tease her. But I gave it to her. And she's like, oh, I took the test again and I'm Ravenclaw. What? No, you did not. I'm sorry. That's not how it works. You can't just be switching houses. This ain't no Enneagram where you're an A2 or whatever like that. You can't be a Huffleclaw. That's just not how this works. So I gave the keychain to somebody else. I took it. I didn't give it to her. I'm not gonna let you have it. Like, you deserve this. Well, what else would you like to tell us about yourself, Dani? Because I'm a horrible,
Oh yeah,
horrible. person.
So my name is Dani Sansasi, and I have a YouTube channel called Comics and Cosmetics. And on this YouTube channel, I do a couple of different things. Once a week, I post about a 15 to 20 minute video telling you all the nerdy news you need to know that week. I just kind of go briefly over a headline and then give you a really quick explanation and then move on to the next. So I cover everything from Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel, DC, you name it. I got all of them. And then once a month, I do a breakdown video about a nerdy topic I've been thinking about, a character, like a story arc or a movie, a TV show. And then I break down whatever that topic is while doing my makeup at the same time. Sometimes I'm doing a cosplay. Pardon me. Sometimes I'm doing a cosplay. Sometimes it's just beauty makeup. Most of the time it's beauty makeup. And then I have, little shorts and stuff of me making cosplays with the EVO foam or making prosthetic appliances like my ears. These are custom molded to my ears.
Nice.
That's really
and
cool.
Painted with special effects stuff called Illustrator palette and grease paint.
You look so good with.
You can't go wrong with elf ears.
Why does everybody look good with elf ears? Like, I don't
Tabitha likes me so much with these ears on. She painted a chibi of me.
I did. I think I took that picture down. I must find it.
There
it is. There it is.
I went to my office. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I love how the
Isn't it?
turned out. And it's like that's Dani.
I went to my office.
Now
with
that's
the elf ear.
Chibi. I'm just saying, like, if I could make my male Chibi look like, or my male elfie look like that.
Oh, just wait till you see what I got going on.
I can't wait. Let's have a peek. We already saw Dani. Let's.
Oh, you want a peek?
I want to have a peek at Maria's right here.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
Good. I haven't even
Just
thought
let me
about the
know when.
clothes yet. That's
Let me know
really
when.
great, though. Joshua, when?
Here we go.
Okay, it's taking a little while to load. Guys, let's gather around.
Yeah!
That is so cute.
I love it.
It's Mr. Universe House.
You said sexy.
Woo!
You did say sexy.
Yeah,
That was the first thing that popped my head.
that is so true.
Does he have a piece of chicken in his hand?
No, I'm working on the potion bottles. Okay.
Oh,
Drumstick in his hand.
stop. Oh.
I'm messed up in the head.
Let's see what Dr. Rachel's working on over there. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
He's already got the hair.
Trying to give him
on.
I'm trying to do like flaming locks, and then he's gonna have a little like Elvis curl of flames.
Nice. Yes, because all
I don't
the
know how to
bad
make
boys.
house elf sexy though.
Me neither.
I'm working on that pretty good. I think.
I'm going.
Yeah,
for
you're
the
killing it.
Flynn Rider molder is what I'm going for.
Ooh, yes.
That's what I'm aiming for. Eugene.
I'm just gonna, try to depend on my natural animal magnetism as much as possible.
That's great.
Uh,
Gosh, hair. I'm not good at drawing fire, so I should try to. finish
and
the
I
face,
don't
but
have red fire, so we're going with green fire. And
Well, yeah, you can do green
you could,
fire.
Yeah, hair that resembles fire. I mean, this is a magic world. There's different colors, so that's the cool part about magic is that we get to do. House elves have beard. This one might totally get a goatee because all the cool, handsome bad boys have.
I am not doing a beard again.
But you did so good last
It
time.
was
with
so
a beard.
wonderful.
No,
Yeah.
Dani's one of the few women
No.
that's really great with a
No.
beard.
no.
You look so good, especially Dave's reaction afterwards. Guys, if you don't follow her
Every time.
on Instagram or on TikTok, Dani will do her whole face and makeup, and then go
to
check
her
out.
hubby.
Yeah, go check out. Yeah, she'll walk up to him, to Dave, and get his reaction. And usually it ends with "You want to make out." Exactly, Brett. It could be like elemental fire, which I mean, fire obviously is an element anyway. But like, yeah, fancy. Here we go. Oh, let me see here.
You can get some
For sure.
pecs on this guy.
Oh, I'm going
Where
for. Josh is going, biceps, triceps, thighs of thunder. Absolutely.
House elf thighs of thunder.
I'm going for the guy who just owns the room, but he's not very attractive. Like that's what I'm going for. Like those skinny guys that try too hard because they don't have any muscle mass. Like that's
That is so sad.
How do you do hair of fire? Like I've never been good at flames. I mean, the cool part about flames is that they're wonky, but so I have some topics of conversation that I thought of the other day, which really goes well with our hair of fire. And of course, we like to have fun, but sometimes we get philosophical about stuff too. And I was just curious. This question, it's quite a thinker. Okay, so be prepared.
Be prepared.
Is really warm actually hot?
No,
No.
Wow, no.
Why not? Isn't
because
isn't it-
otherwise it would be just hot instead of adding the word warm to it.
isn't well? So really, it's just
Also, it's a very vague. It's vague.
well. So really is an adverb describing the temperature, or helping to describe the temperature, or enhance the the description, if you will, or the noun. So when you say it's really warm, like isn't it just cold, warm, and hot?
No.
So if you say something's, oh man, this is really warm, doesn't that make it hot?
No, it's not hot, but it's
You're not sweating.
Yeah,
Well, what if it's a
So
cup
it's
of
like-
tea?
a cup of tea can be really warm, but not hot to where it burns your mouth.
Well, but does hot is that the equivalency? Like it has to be burning in order for it to be hot?
It could be
I-
steaming hot. Yes.
Oh, see, but that's another adjective.
Yeah, but hot is when you actually steam, but warm, you don't see steam. However,
Literally almost said your mom is hot.
Wow.
well, my mom is hot. She's gorgeous.
Hey,
That's
hey,
great.
honesty, right?
I love the confidence behind that too. I mean, like first it's like I was gonna say.
We
Hey.
have an
hot.
issue because house elves don't normally have hair, right?
I don't remember if it describes. Remember Dobby's like gal pal? I don't remember if she was described as having hair or not. To be honest,
She doesn't. It doesn't say
I don't
actually.
think so.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I don't know.
No, she's got hair now.
Another line.
Another
Sorry.
one. Oh,
Somebody snorted, so.
It's
Oh,
me because stop. I put my contacts in and
Oh,
Oh, that
okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were snorting another line.
Oh my
oh,
god! You fantastic.
don't I though?
Always.
Animal magnetism.
Okay, all right. Well, that was just something I came to think about the other day. It was like, is really warm actually just us saying that it's actually hot.
I can't do hands for the life of me.
I can't do hands or feet. I
Winnie
really
the
can't
Pooh
do
hands.
anatomy.
Do the Winnie the Pooh hands.
Oh my gosh.
Just put them in mittens. You'll be fine.
Exactly.
Someone gave him some mittens. He's a free elf now. He's a
There you go.
sexy free elf.
Oh, mine has underwear, so he's.
Nice.
I don't know how to do expressions. I'm trying to figure out how to do a smolder. Like, I need to look that up. How do you do a smolder?
Just think blue steel.
What's that?
On a house elf.
Zoolander.
You don't remember
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, Zoolander, yeah.
But I have a hard time, like, translating that into my understanding of that. Like, you know, I can see it, but it's somehow I can't simplify it to a drawing. You know, it's like, how do you do that? What does that mean? But I'm looking. Okay, so this is going to be really terrible, but I'm here for the controversy. What is artwork that you don't like?
Other than AI artwork?
Good point.
Could be that. Well, I heard somebody say the other day, was another artist just talking about AI art, AI, and they were saying that it's time that we stopped calling it AI art or AI artwork. We need to start referring to it as AI generated images.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because that's what it is. You know, a lot of us, I from what I can tell, a lot of us are on the same idea of that it's not truly art because it isn't. There's really no pressure put on you for the creation other than, you know, finding the right words. It's just not quite the same, you know. And I don't mean that to say like Maria's not, what she does isn't artwork, but like hers is a completely different art form. And you could argue that of course AI is an art form, but it's not. There's people could just do it out of a whim. There's no passion behind it. I think we all can kind of understand. But anyway, he was saying that we need to stop referring to it as artwork and just refer to it as generated images. I will say it is pretty cool what can be done with it, but I just still would not, you know, it's never going to be something that, you know, 100 years from now, you can compare it to Da Vinci's work and stuff like that. So like for me, artwork that I have a hard time with is honestly like surrealism for the most part. You know, like that famous painting, I forget who the dude is because I really don't study other artists, but he does like a lot of melting clocks.
Salvador Dali.
Oh, Dali.
Yep.
Yeah, Dali.
I don't get it. Like, I'm pretty open-minded about stuff, but like, I don't understand it. It's kind of cool and I can appreciate the colors and whatnot, but like, it just doesn't, it's too weird for me. Right? It's like,
no, I get that. Yeah.
It's just a little too weird for me. So that's some artwork that I can't really get on board with. It's not really my thing. Does anybody else have stuff? I see Brett says abstract art. That seems to be a lot of people.
That would be my.
I depends on the abstract art. And if you kind of have a little bit of an understanding of some abstract art, it's not so bad. But abstract gets a bad reputation for being, you know, like just snot on a doorknob. That's kind of abstract art. But actually, you know, abstract, if you kind of look at it where you're trying to translate feelings, things that you cannot see, into a color or emotion that people can relate to, I think that is quite a craft. That is quite a skill or a you know, to acquire. Somebody else, or Brett also says graffiti. I think graffiti can be pretty cool. I've seen some pretty cool graffiti, but I will say that, you know, terrorizing bridges and vandalism.
I think that's not cool.
That's not cool.
No.
While it's really cool what you can do, I don't think that's appropriate. Wow, one arm is so much longer than the other, but I really don't want to redo it.
How am I gonna do a hair that resembles fire?
Just set his head on fire and call it.
Sure.
And call it a day.
Like put a matchstick right above his head.
There we go. Just a bunch of matchsticks on fire. What about you guys? Is there some kind of, like, even if it's a specific painting where everybody loves it and you're just like, no, I can't get behind it. What do you guys think?
Dang.
I struggle with realism a lot. Like,
Like
my
you don't like
mentor.
it?
No, I love it.
That's reality.
Yeah, I don't care for reality. Everybody
I
knows
struggle
that.
with reality.
No, it's like I started out doing beauty stuff. I'm a cosmetologist, so when
Yeah.
I dipped my toe into the world of special effects, so to speak, I have a tendency of covering too much. So,
Okay.
you know, there have been several times my mentor's like, thin it out, do it again. Like, please.
Those dreaded words.
Yeah, do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah,
Do it
I did
again.
it. I started new Klingon ridges and sent it to him. And for the first time ever, he's like, that's good. That's a good start. Now take it down, do it again. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's
Come
like,
again.
trust me, it'll be better this next time, I promise. And I'm like, you keep saying that.
Lies, all lies. No. Oh, I should have done. Let's see. I'm looking at these expressions and I'm like, okay, I gotta change this. Oh my, that just whoo. My house elf thinks he is the bee's knees. Like this guy right here.
Yep.
Oh, not more than mine.
Brett says, I like Thomas Kincaid paintings. I do too. I really like his Disney ones. You know, obviously because it's Disney, it's magical and everything like that. But just the colors. The colors are just so beautiful. Like his Moana one is really cool. The Pirates of the Caribbean one is super cool. And I recently saw that he did like a Wonder Woman fighting cheetah.
What was
Cheetah
that?
Woman or whatever like that.
Really?
painting.
Did you
Chitara. No,
see-
that's Chitara.
did-
Chitara was Thundercats.
Oh, Chitara is so cool. She was my
Did you
favorite.
see Linda Carter followed me on
I
Twitter?
did.
Really?
Nice!
Whoa.
Doggone. That's
That
pretty
was
cool.
like the best day
Highlight of
my
the year.
life. I
Well, yeah.
And
did the
it's
best
just
I
starting
could
off.
to run through the house, and then I fell down in the living room,
Sorry.
peed
that
on
was wrong.
myself, and passed out.
Well, you know, do house elves have eyebrows?
I made eyebrows.
I
on
mean, if
mine.
they have hair,
I
might as well have
yeah.
eyebrows too.
Yeah, it's true. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Just wanted to get the general consensus.
But I will say, I am not turning these eyebrows into flames. Nope.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool though. Oh, you've already got the pan flute. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm
pan
trying.
flute.
Wow, he's
Man.
so
That is so cool.
Thank you.
Oh, adorable.
Turn it around.
Oh, yep.
Flip it upside down.
I almost want to say turn it off because I'm
There you go.
jealous. Look at his hair, it's so cool. How did you got the flames? Mine looks ridiculous. I look like I have wiggly horns coming out of his head. Those flames look so cool. Okay, I gotta copy that. And then Maria's
Fun.
looking over there, pretty cool. Got the little cauldron and everything.
Oh, is that like a toga
Yeah.
that
That's
he's
so
wearing?
cool.
I love that.
Excellent. Got an earring. Maria, I was thinking about doing the same thing,
Ooh.
doing bad boy. Maybe I'll do it like a throwback to the 80s and like maybe make it a feather.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well then, what about artists that you admire? Now, I get this question, like I have a hard time with this question, to be honest, because what about you guys? Like, I don't really study other artists. Do you?
Nope.
Yes,
Who said
No.
yes?
I did, Danny.
I don't.
The Danny.
Okay. Okay. Well, it
The
makes sense.
Danny.
The one and only. Duh. Actually, maybe I should make this a key, so it's like the key with the feathers on it. That's what I should do. Okay. Well,
And you know who they are. Like I've been
Yeah.
very fortunate that I've gotten to actually meet, you know, some of the artists that I really admired, looked up to, and one of them took me on as a mentor. So Like I get to text both of them every
You're
once
a
in a while.
Padawan.
It's so cool.
That is really cool. I mean, opportunities like that don't come around very often, you know?
All thanks to YouTube.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say all thanks to you, and I'd be like, "You're welcome." Stop, just stop.
No, the day I got to announce that I was getting to talk to Neville Page, you direct message me like, what?
I've heard the name. I don't remember. I'm not
Face
familiar
Off.
with
He's the
it.
bald.
Oh, right.
bald
Oh,
guy
that
on
dude.
Face
Yeah.
Off.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, she got to interview him.
Really?
See,
Well, snap.
I know.
Oh,
I
Danny,
have his phone number in my phone.
Danny is fancy.
When he got nominated for an Emmy for Star Trek Strange New Worlds and Star Trek Picard. Oh, I ruined my shirt.
I do that all the time.
I texted him and told him congratulations. He's like, "Oh, thank you. How are you doing?" He's so nice.
Oh, yeah?
Oh
cute.
yeah. That's
That's cool.
Awesome.
What kind of clothing should my house elf wear? What does a bad boy house elf wear?
Leather jacket.
Pants.
Pants.
Well, mine's out.
Leather jacket, you got to have the collar popped.
How am
yeah.
I supposed to
Mm-hmm.
do that?
No. Like
No
a
idea.
leather jacket robe. Like Hogwarts
guys-
robe with the collar pop.
I don't know how to do that.
Too many ideas. Chat, help her out.
Chat. What does a bad boy house? A jeans vest.
Oh, jeans vest.
Oh man, we're going Bruce Springsteen style then, huh?
Okay. So what
Yep.
about one of those jeans vests? Yeah, the jeans vest with the frayed. Oh, for a second I was thinking like the tasseled arms, you know. All right. A vet. I don't know how to.
I don't
Alright.
feel very sexy.
You'll get
What
that.
happened?
Remember,
What happened to your animal?
animal
instinct?
magnetism.
I think I've covered it up.
Oh, well, you know, you'll find it. You'll bring it back. It'll be there.
I'll pull a Justin Timberlake. I'll bring the sexy back.
Bring a six pack.
There you go.
Lisa H says a studded leather collar made for a
Oh,
chihuahua.
nice. A studded
Oh.
leather collar's pretty. That's pretty cool.
A studded leather
What?
collar. All right, let's
I can-
see. A collar. One that's flipped up. Like it doesn't make sense. I got to make it bigger. I do forget that in the Wizarding world, the costumes are quite elaborate, right? Let's see. So he is, you know, a potions maker. So let's.
All right, you want to see some progress on what I got going on?
I absolutely do.
Let's
Here we go.
see.
Hang on, it's taking a little time to. Oh my gosh,
Wow, look at those abs, man.
Joshua, I got
Oh
a
my
question.
gosh.
Hey, there you go.
What is
going on
that
with
thing
hair?
sticking up out of the floor?
Oh, please don't tell me he's about to go pole dancing.
It's not a pole.
he's supposed to be a sexy house.
Last time,
Okay, sexy does not immediately
Last time
mean
you had-
stripper.
No, that was the first thing that came to my mind. Okay,
Looks like a
because I couldn't think of it. I
Krampus.
couldn't think of anything else.
Lisa's
pole.
like it looks
you
like
had
a
a
Krampus with a
gingerbread chick
stripper
at
pole.
a bar last
It
time.
does.
That's fantastic, Joshua. I your
Oh, yeah.
imagination.
I'm just trying to think of where. I'm just trying to think of where the pan flute's gonna come in.
I'm
Well-
thinking the same thing, my friend.
Remember, it's a magic world, so they could totally be floating somewhere.
That's,
Yeah, but that's kind of a
That's-
cop out to me.
You say cop out, I say possibilities.
Okay, fine.
No, it's up to
oh,
you.
I have an idea now.
I'm scared.
Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. No. Let me say it's PG.
All right. This is the.
Is it?
Is it? All right.
Is it,
study
Josh?
It is. This part is.
Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. Joshua, you're just crazy. All right.
You know what?
I
That's
didn't know
what
you had
everybody
it
at
in
work
you.
tells me. I didn't either.
Maybe.
It's hard to say. Okay. I am not the best with clothing, so we're just gonna pretend like that's what a collar looks like on a. I like him though. I think he's kind of.
I feel left out of the earring department, so I'm trying to give my guy an earring. I don't know what. I don't know what.
I don't know what it is about. I think it's the hair. I think between saying sexy and hair, we're just like, okay, we gotta put an earring in there somewhere.
Yep.
Something about it. So, well, since Dr. Rachel, since you're new to these parts, like, did you go to school for artwork?
I did not. So I ended up just like taking some classes in high school, and I really enjoyed that. Like, I did it was a little bit of art history, but mostly like working with different mediums. And weirdly enough, I hated painting. Like, I could not get the hang of painting for the life of me. I really loved charcoal. That ended up being my thing.
Messy.
Nice.
Yeah, but it wasn't until, God, in my doctoral degree, I just, weirdly enough, I needed a break from writing dissertation and whatnot. So that's kind of how I got more into cosplay. And I ended up kind of like procrastinating my dissertation to make Sauron.
Nice.
So that's what happened, and I loved it.
She's
and
like, I needed to
got
break
me
from
into it.
school to create the evil lord that would try to conquer the world.
I mean,
You know,
that should show you like how terrible it is for like doing dissertation. You would rather take 11 months to make a full armor for yourself.
That just
than
sounds
write a
like fun.
paper.
It sounds.
Yeah, I know,
it does.
right?
It was
It
really
sounds like a
fun.
lot
like
of work,
fun.
but it sounds like fun. Yes, for
It
sure.
was really fun.
Have you
Very much worth it.
have you ever gone to a convention and worn your outfits?
Oh yeah.
Did you-
Actually, for MegaCon coming up, I will be doing Battle Bell, so I'll actually have one of the swords and shields on my display behind me.
Oh, that's so cool.
So cool.
But yeah, Sauron, I made that in 2016 to 2017, I think it was, and it's probably been to maybe like a dozen conventions.
Did Dr.
It's kind of like
did
worn out.
Lisa says, did Dr. Rachel wear Sauron to defend her dissertation? I just show up to school and be like, sorry, I got
Let's
a little
say
bit
yes.
I got a little distracted.
No, but the only like nerdy thing I have done is during my master's thesis when I had to defend that. Right at the end, it was like there was a time when like Game of Thrones was huge. I just ended it with Hodor, 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 Hodor. It worked so well.
Of course.
They loved it. I
You
mean,
and
my
are
whole committee was
really
a bunch
good
of nerds.
friends. I just want to point that out.
My committee was a bunch of nerds, so they loved it, and
That's
I passed.
amazing.
I'm like, whew.
That's gonna give our guy a little bit of a cape here because he's my guy. Okay, I feel like my elf studied under oh shoot, what's his name? Guys, help me out. In the second one, it was the wizard who was like, "Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me?"
Oh, the one played
Oh.
by Brett Kavanaugh, or not Brett Kavanaugh? What was his name?
Yeah,
Lockhart?
Lockhart, Gilderoy
Lockhart,
Lockhart.
Professor Lockhart.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like my house elf studied under Professor Lockhart. That's the
As
story,
one should.
and I'm sticking with it. I think this is fantastic.
It does actually look really good.
It's great.
It does.
I like him.
Thank
I
you.
love that collar.
I just don't know what to do with the legs here. We're skinny legs.
Skinny jeans.
Oh my gosh. Has anybody else ever been to a convention and worn outfits?
Me.
I've never been.
Other than the Renaissance Festival.
Me. I loved it.
Danny, you've
Oh, we
never
can count
been?
Renfest.
No, I
wow.
desperately want to go to one.
Fun.
Wow.
We gotta take you to one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like a great girls' day. Joshua, you're welcome to come because you are always welcome among the ladies, apparently.
I was
I
gonna
did-
say, yeah.
I
I'm
tried
the
to
honorary. I was just saying, I'm the honorary woman's.
get. You're the honorary lady. I told you that. I did
I
try to
know
get
it's that
some
way.
males.
It's that way at church. It's that way on the artsy fartsy show or whatever it's called.
Okay, so it's true. So guys, like I used to teach the ladies' Sunday school class, and when Joshua would come to visit, he would just hang out with us, and the women just loved him. And so he would just hang out with us and have a good time. And so we just made him basically an honorary lady. Joshua just has a way of, in a good way. Joshua is a great non-gay friend. You know how some women have their gay friends, right? Their gay male friends. Joshua is a great non-gay friend.
Got it.
It's always so funny that I remember growing up, and we're teenagers, young adults, and stuff like that. Joshua would just he was just
you guys go way back. You guys go way back then.
Well, we're brother and sister,
Right.
I hope so. And Joshua would just that was his thing. It wasn't so much that Joshua had all these girlfriends. It was just women felt really comfortable around him because he wasn't a creeper. So I remember Joshua would go off to Kohl's with the gals and try on hats.
Try on hats, specifically?
They would wander around Kohl's and they would just take pictures trying on hats and oh my gosh, good times. All right, let's see. I feel like my guy ended up with legs like a fawn, but I'm okay with that. They kind of look like skinny jeans. They're a little wonky. It's all good. All right. So here we go. Got that going on. Skinny-ish jeans. I don't know. They don't wear skinny jeans. Maybe he ended up in the real. I say the real world, like the Muggle world, and he was like, I'm bringing some of that back with me.
That's what I'm saying with mine is that he had to go ahead and figure out a way to survive in the Muggle.
No, yours ended up on a Rumpspringer. Yours apparently used to be Amish, and then decided to heck with it all.
Well, I mean, he's making some money though.
Yeah, he's like, I want to know what that green stuff's all about. Okay, I think I'm actually done and ready to move on. I don't know if I can do this with this paper with markers. A friend of mine gave me paper for Christmas, and so who is almost done with their creation?
I think I'm pretty much done.
I think I'm pretty good.
Getting there.
Dani's got to battle her raw magnetism. I actually got this giant box from a friend that has a bunch of crayons, and it has watercolor, and it's a beautiful box, and it's also got watercolor and oil pastels. Does anybody know how to use oil pastels? Because I have no idea how to use all this stuff.
My dad loves to do art with oil pastels, and he taught me a little bit, but I kind of gravitated towards charcoal, and then when I had to do cosplay, that got me into painting.
So I've heard people say that oil pastels are basically crayons for adults. Is that true?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
What is
it's very messy.
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Should I do this?
Ouch.
Well, I wonder. Well, let's give it a try. I know you're supposed to be able to. So is it kind of like hardened oil paint?
You could say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
But it's very smudgy, yeah, so it can't
very
smudge.
smudgy. Okay. Well, I like to smudge a smudge.
I think I'm done mine.
Oh, let's have a look. Ooh. Look at that hair. I love his hair.
Hair looks so cool.
And the
He
pan
Oh, the pan flute. I haven't done the pan flute.
the pamphlet is imprinted in the fabric.
It is in the fabric.
Nice.
I was going to
yeah.
make mine have it around his neck like a chain, but now I think I'll just make it another earring.
There you go.
That's a good idea. Okay, now it's time to ruin this. No, I think I'm gonna go for watercolored pencil crayons, because it's like this is too nice to mess
You
up
did
with.
you always do a really great job, but it's really, really, really good. Here we go. We're just going to do a wonky. This apparently my guy also shops at Claire's, because that's why he has a pan flute earring. You could only pick up things like that at Claire's. Here we go.
God, take me back to childhood when we'd all just like raid Claire's.
Lisa, I was gonna say the same thing. Maria's looks like he looks like an adult trying to go trick or treating, because the way he's holding up the cauldron. There's Dani. She's got the I love it.
Yes.
Dani needs her own emojis of everything.
Yes. Yes.
I might need to do that. And then one day, like the rest of us, if she ever gets monetized, which we all hope and pray for, which I'm sure will come sooner rather than later, you give her some. Let's see what Dr. Rachel's up to. Oh man, that's a fantastic looking pan flute too. Mine looks like noodles broken off, but that's okay. We're not comparing. We're not comparing. I'm totally.
We all have our own styles, and we're all having fun with it.
For sure.
Mine's have green eyes.
Ooh,
sexy green eyes.
Let's see. So. Who are your favorite?
Sexiest? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, carry on, Dr. Rachel. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say because it was mentioned about the sexy green eyes. What is the sexiest eye color?
Brown.
Brown.
Really? Oh, Dani, you think that eyes are sexy?
I have brown
So
eyes.
cute. Oh, that's why.
Did she say it's because she has brown eyes?
Yes. That is why.
I hate her. She can't sit with us.
Whatever. What would you do? You would be so bored.
Yeah, I would. The show wouldn't be the same.
I've been very quiet.
Yeah, why is
very
that?
quiet.
Why is that? Why? Nobody told you to be quiet.
I'm trying not to scare Rachel off.
Be
Please.
In the words of Jeannie, be yourself.
I'm a psychologist.
Not too much
right?
because sometimes we have
go
kids
for it.
watching. My mom thinks you're great, Dani. By the way,
I love your mom.
She's always kind of disappointed, as am I, when you're not able to show up. So she gets a kick out of you. Partially, it's because you're funny. The other part is because you just don't put up with BS. You're just like,
no,
I just am who I am.
Leaves a gnarly taste in my mouth, okay?
You would.
So you guys were talking about, the bad boy, and I remembered I have these fingerless gloves that I got the same day that I got the green wig.
Why did we all go? Did we all go bad boy route?
Well, you said
I know Joshua did. There's like
No, I
his
didn't.
house elf needs.
Josh went like full on. I don't know. I want to say stripper, but
Yeah,
he went stripper.
He went stripper.
Say it.
That is a true bad boy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine is done.
Oh, very nice. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, here it comes. He's got.
Hey, he's got other instruments. Bonus points for that.
Does he pour those potions on himself while he dances?
Sure. Why not?
Tell us a story about your character, Joshua. Point out the different things. Tell us about your character.
Down on his luck, couldn't find another job. I don't know. So this is the only one that
Did he know the gingerbread chick that got fired on Christmas? That was
probably very close friends. Yes.
Is she at that strip
She-
club?
No, I think she's his manager is what it is.
I was just gonna say it's like he just said he's down on his luck, and I'm like, why does it sound like Joshua's stripper is friends or has the same theme every time with his characters?
I think we all need to pray for Josh.
This is only the second character, okay? I need something that's a little different.
Telling us.
No.
He's what?
So I think we all need to just pray for Josh. It's very clear he's got some stuff going on that he's not telling us.
They do, they say that artwork is therapeutic, and also, did you know that like they use artwork as like therapy to display your feelings? They'll tell you choose a crayon or whatever, and
It's true.
just and color this, that, and the third. So Joshua
No, mine was this is the only thing that came to mind for when you had the word sexy thrown at it. It's like, oh man.
So
So
Josh
I-
instantly thought Magic Mike for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why though, but that was the only thing that I could think of because I don't know how to draw sexy. I don't know what
Well,
I don't
okay.
even know how to dress that way.
So so that's interesting that you say that. So ladies, when it comes to what you would say is your idea of a sexy man, we're going into the evening hours of the show. Like,
Yeah, hence the music, right?
art party after dark. What would you say? What is it for you? And I guess it depends on what your definition of sexy is, because some people just make it literally all about half naked people doing things, right? But other people have a little bit more sophisticated kind of description of that. What would you say that for yourself? If anybody would like to share. I mean, I could
Words.
always go first. We all know
Use
that I
your
do.
words. Just say nice things. Do you hear me, David? Just say nice things.
Oh god, this is gonna get heated.
I can't wait to see the TikTok after this episode. Just saying nice things. Well, I mean, I like me a brawny man. You know?
Yeah, you like Boromir type, so
I love Sean B. Well, I like rugby players.
yes, yeah, I can vouch for that.
We've shared stories.
We shared on Instagram. I like tagged you. It's like, hey, look at this. He's like, oh, that's so brawny.
People ask, it's people. I don't know. It's not for me. These dudes like Joshua's house elf just wouldn't be for me.
No,
I'm not in the.
It's not for me either.
It's good, right?
That's a good thing.
What kind of man do you like, Josh?
Yeah.
Share with us.
Not,
Safe space.
not,
Safe space.
definitely not those that are half naked or
okay.
mostly naked.
Oh, so
in this
Joshua is
case.
like a woman. He prefers his men with more clothes.
Very
It's okay.
conservatively dressed.
Yes, the more the better.
You can message us in the private chat, Joshua. It's okay. Just kidding.
You're in a safe
If they-
space.
If they could wear fur coats all year round, that'd be the best.
Safer. So yeah, I think that I definitely a lot of us would say probably Lisa says every girl crazy about a sharp dressed man. I mean,
ZZ Top.
no. Okay, a well kept man. Rolling Chair says I like comic.
No,
book
that was a
style
ZZ Top
men.
song.
Just max muscles. Now, I always tell people it's like I'm not too particular, but like if I had to pick something, Russell Crowe in the Robin Hood movie.
Oh,
Give me
wow.
that Russell Crowe any day of the week. That old Russell Crowe. I don't know what it is.
Would you take Zeus Russell Crowe from
Yes.
Thor?
Oh yeah.
Really? The ballerina?
I don't know what it is. Fat old Russell Crowe. Just
I
does
mean,
it for me.
I just they have one giant ab. Like I don't like all the abs showing, just one big one that takes up their whole gut.
The gallon of milk.
For me, I doesn't. Yeah, no, I can't do the whole Magic Mike people. It's just I don't know if that has to do with maturity or what. I just can't. I can't.
I want something I can hold myself against. It's not going to be painful.
Mm.
You know,
when those
that's
chiseled
fair.
abs stick in you.
just
Well, I'm
Just
all
that's
bones.
not going to last forever anyway.
Rolling
go away.
chairs. Rolling chairs said, "I like comic book style for men, just max muscles." And he says, "Oh, I was talking about the art style, not actual men."
we were talking about men.
Sure.
Of course.
Sure. All right. It must be the type of paper I'm using. This is not really smudging. I don't know. I guess
be.
it probably would be. 'Cause he looks like I dipped him in Cheeto dust. Poor fellow. I should
That
have
could
just.
Poor
be
guy.
sexy, depending how much you like Cheetos.
I
That's
love
true,
Cheetos,
that's
but
right.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
Donald. It's a Donald Trump house elf.
There you go.
I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest house elf.
I'm the sexy
Potions is
house
going to
elf.
be huge this
Huge.
year.
Everyone will be
I'm the
free.
best there is. Ask anybody.
Nobody does.
Grab
better
him by the
potions than me.
wand.
Oh my gosh, that was That was brutal.
I'm so sorry.
No.
Josh broke.
You're gonna get canceled for encouraging sexually assaulting Hausfeld, Maria. Shame.
Somebody go check on Josh.
Somebody, yeah, please.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like I need to go apologize to my boyfriend right now.
Wait till after. Then record it.
Oh god, that's great.
Oh, that was great. It was the best ever.
Best ever. I got the best jokes.
Oh my god.
Ask anybody. Ask anybody.
If I laugh any harder, I'll have the abs of this house elf that I just drew.
You are welcome.
Yes,
I'm just-
a solid 4-pack.
I'm just gonna go for like a rustic colored elf here. You know, free form. Oh, I should have done a black jeans vest. That would have been
Yeah.
gnarly. But I've got his little belt full of potions. I'm almost done, I think. What color should I make his cape? Should I make it red, white, and blue?
I was actually thinking that.
I can hear my dog outside going absolutely ape on something, and I'm pretty sure he's out there by himself.
Oh, poor.
Aww.
Wait, isn't your dog? I forget his name. Oh, Ewok.
Tiny.
Tiny. Isn't
Tiny
that
Ewok baby.
isn't that what bonded you and Linda Carter? Isn't the dog?
Yes, it is.
Oh, really?
He so you can see my background here. There's a lot of Wonder Woman. That chair right there, that's Tiny's chair. That is
Okay.
his chair, that's his seat with his little bed on it that I made him. Well, next
Aw.
to it, I have my first season of Wonder Woman on DVD. And he likes to lay across that arm with his little head resting against
That is
Linda
so
Carter.
cute.
So I took a picture and posted it, and I said, I know, Tiny, I love Linda Carter too. And she said, oh, I love you too, Tiny. Quote tweeted it, said that, and then followed me. And then I peed myself, passed out, and woke up 20 minutes later. not
Wow,
knowing-
that's actually a really cool
That's a-
story.
Yeah,
That is a
Mm.
great
that
story.
is a cool story.
Yeah, I've gotten to like interact with some of my favorite people. It's super cool.
Right?
Yeah, and that is the cool thing. I will say, for all that it is, like as far as some of the nonsense that goes on Twitter, I think it is really cool that it allows you the opportunity to actually interact with celebrities or famous people, however you want to word it. You don't really get that opportunity necessarily kind of anywhere
It's more
else.
approachable.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It's true.
I remember, for those that do like, don't like it, whatever, when a celebrity follows you, it's always really cool. And I remember the exact moment where I was, what I was doing when I got this notification that Gina Carano followed me.
Oh,
It was,
Wow.
I was at my best friend's house and sitting on the couch, and I literally looking at through something on my phone, and I literally out loud gasped. I was like,
Oh, I was screaming
Yeah.
like schoolgirl. Only dogs could hear me squeal, screaming,
yeah.
and trying to shuffle, run down the hall. Like all I could say was Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman.
Oh, I know my friend. She's like, she thought someone had like died or something. She's like, "Are you okay? What's happening? What's going on?" I'm like, "No, it's just like."
And Gina Carano and I actually have a friend in common, and I still have not heard from her. Like I've
Ah.
reached
Well.
out through her people. She's got new representation now. I got an alert the other day on my
Oh, cool.
IMDb Pro. So I'm gonna try again.
Dani's cool because she has the guts, the brains, the
Yeah, she can get
fortitude
people.
to reach
Or
out
the
to any.
stupidity
No.
and the lack of manners.
But it works for you.
But it works.
It's the audacity of it all.
You even had
Yeah.
that guy from Star Trek,
Todd.
from Picard on your
Oh,
channel.
Todd Stashwick.
Yeah.
Todd Stashwick. I got 3 people from Star Trek that year. I got Neville
Yeah.
Page, Dave Blass, who was the production designer, and Todd Stashwick, who was Captain Shaw.
And how did that
I
happen?
actually really like that character. Captain
I
Shaw
do
was
too.
pretty.
And Maria. So oh my gosh.
I got a celebrity, yeah.
I felt okay. So Todd Stashwick is from Chicago. I am from St. Louis. For those who do not know, there is an old school 150-year-old St. Louis Chicago rivalry.
Ah.
Cubs fans hate Cardinals fans. Cardinals fans really hate Cubs fans, vice versa, all over every sport, everything. St. Louis is just better, and Chicago can't handle that. But anywho, Todd is from Chicago, and I figured he's born and raised in Chicago. He'll know. So I have my Cardinals hat on, and I'm ready to give him all this Chicago guff, and he totally didn't get it at all.
Oh.
And I was like,
Oh.
just threw the hat, like, no big, and just no
Right over
more
his head.
Chicago jokes. I'll just throw my notes out now. Like, I felt like I made such a jerk of myself. Like, I really just squandered an opportunity. So Maria got the chance to meet him. And I said, please apologize to him. Please just say, hey, you did this obscure interview and she's really embarrassed. She's sorry. And he tells Maria, oh, she was lovely.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that's
he's
nice.
such a liar, but I'll take it.
He's such a beautiful person. That's what he said. And
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did. She was lovely. Those were words. She was lovely. Please say hello to her.
Oh, they get paid to say that stuff.
Not for me. It cost $150, which I did not have. So
that is so cool.
and I also got to meet Gates McFadden at that Comic-Con.
My favorite doctor.
The Dr. Beverly Crusher. I got to meet her in the last year's.
That's awesome.
Does she really make out with ghosts?
She wasn't making out this time, thankfully. She was paying attention to me.
Well, you want to keep some stuff private. You don't want
Yeah.
to be letting all your secrets out. It's all good. So we've got some new folks in the chat. Conroy Riker says, "Now Tabitha, why does your digital art got to make AI art look bad?" Because I'm an actual artist.
Ouch.
She's not conceited.
Stunning and it's just true, but stunning and brave.
Hey,
Megatron,
Megatron.
hello, says, hello, ladies and gentle man. And then the forgotten man says, I'm way late, and it looks like elves are being drawn. Oh, forgotten man, you don't know the half of it. Okay, so we had to create a male. I got it right this time. A male sexy elf. These are Harry Potter themed. A male sexy house elf with hair that resembles fire and is a potions maker. And somehow we had to incorporate a pan flute. Now, hold on to your buckets here because, well, so here's Dani. Let me let her get her hair all fixed. This is her interpretation of a house elf. You're covering your ears.
I was gonna do a reveal. I didn't.
Oh, I'm
Here
sorry.
we go.
I'm sorry. There is
For
yep,
shame, Tabitha,
sexy-
for shame.
There we go. The sexy house elf. Oh, she's that face was so good.
Animal magnetism.
I've got a
then-
tattoo of a pan flute too.
Oh, we didn't see that. I was wondering how she incorporated that.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Because for some reason, Forgotten Man, ours turned into bad boys. For some reason, sexy translated into
Women love a
gangs and
project.
thugs.
Bad
Yeah,
boys are sexy.
this is true, scientifically proven. Here's Maria's. Oh, look at that hair. That is the
Wow.
one direction of house elves right there.
Oh,
Look at that.
Amelia
Harry
is gonna fall
Styles
over
ain't
herself
got
for that.
nothing on this guy. And I love the idea that you incorporated pan flutes on his little toga thing there. He's pretty cute. I like it. I like it. You guys aren't even ready for Joshua's. You guys aren't even ready. Here it comes.
Look at
Lord
that.
help us. Krampus on a rooftop.
Beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. I
No,
love
but
it.
nothing like the one that's coming up.
Shouldn't they be
lady.
throwing like gold coins at him? Since you know,
Well,
Well, he escaped to the real world.
sounds
I
painful.
was say
but-
he's in the Muggle. He's in the Muggle world.
And then
Oh.
we've got Dr. Rachel's. That looks phenomenal, and she is coloring away, and it looks.
Yeah.
So cool.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, that actually does look like
It
that.
actually.
I
Oh,
did
look,
not
he's
get
got
to-
a golden snitch earring.
Oh, that is such
Oh.
a good idea.
Man,
so clever.
oh man, clever and smart. And then so you've got mine that apparently was trained under Gilderoy Lockhart. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? Now it's so funny because going back, I said that I used to teach women's Sunday school, and not everybody knows Harry Potter in church, and I would make so many pop culture references that nobody really, unless Joshua was there, nobody really, nobody had a clue what I was talking about. But a lot of my first time that I taught, I just decided to go in with some falsified charisma, and I
Oh boy.
I stand behind the little platform that I had painted, and I was like, "Hi, everybody! Can you all hear me? Can everybody see me?" And of course, they're all like, "Well, yeah, we can
Yes.
see you fine."
You're right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how it goes.
These are the women that probably wouldn't have let their children watch Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yes.
Predominantly the group of my ladies, which, by the way, are some of the best people in the world. They were middle-aged or older. They had no
I'm middle-aged.
My cousin was talking about that. I was talking about my ladies, and when I was still teaching, I was over at my cousin's house, and I kept referring to middle-aged ladies. And I think it's because I still somehow think of myself younger than I am. Like, still
Same
in my
here.
mind, it's like you're stuck at this certain
Yes.
age, and that middle age is still far away, which it's vastly approaching.
Well, and we are physically aging slower with every generation. So we don't
I've
look
heard that.
like our parents did
When they were our age.
reached our age.
It's so true.
I sent Joshua a picture last year, 2 years ago, of Roseanne Barr and the guy who played her as her husband. I can't.
John Goodman.
Thank
Met
you.
him.
And John.
Stop it.
All right, quit name dropping.
So,
Well, so I
So
sent
annoying.
I sent Joshua a picture of them. They were sitting on the couch together, and it was the first season of Roseanne, right? And I sent out a picture to Joshua, and I said, Joshua, because he and I are both in our 30s now, for a little while, and I said, Joshua, they in this episode, they are our age that we are right now.
I was floored.
They look so much older.
Yeah, I thought they were already in their 40s and 50s.
Late 40s or early 50s, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Now, of course, the weight that they had back then contributes to the aging, because both of them were considerably, had some weight to them, and she's since lost quite a bit of weight. But it was the
As I see.
hairstyle, it's the sweater vests,
The clothing, the lighting,
and all of that stuff. And I was just like,
the
holy crap.
couch.
Holy crap, Joshua. How is it that we are their age?
Yeah, Archie and Edith Bunker was my age.
No.
Really?
And she looks like she was like 60.
I would say she looked like a grandma.
Yeah. I'm at grandma age. My oldest is 24.
well, you could be. You could be.
She's crying inside.
Oh.
Crying outside. Are you kidding me?
Oh, crying out. All right.
Danny doesn't hide the pain.
No.
She's like, I want everybody to see.
Well, no. So, everybody was wishing me a happy birthday because my birthday was a couple weeks ago. And they said, so how's it feel? I said, well, I'm, 1 year closer to my first colonoscopy. So, yay.
Nice, Joshua. Nice.
What?
Yeah.
Facts, man. just spewing facts.
I feel like my guy needs a background. He's like just kind of floating in the ether. My art teacher, Miss Sandra Terry, said, unless they're actually floating, never let them just float in the ether. So I got it.
Why do you think the other one I drew a
Going through a
bar top
portal.
with and everything?
What
Josh,
if he's going through a flu? He totally could be
Oh.
floating through the ether.
Yeah, but then I'd have to draw him like this.
Well, here's something that I heard, which was actually really good. I recently did like a arts cafe in my own house and hosted it for like a bunch of friends.
Oh, that's
Right?
cool.
They loved
Why do you
it.
have to live in Canada, Maria?
That's what I was asking myself.
Everybody,
I'm sure that's what everybody asks themselves when they live in Canada.
So,
Fair point.
and a friend of mine said, "Well, my arts teacher said, draw what you see, not what you
Yes.
think you see."
she wasn't like a gypsy-looking woman, was she? Because
No,
Miss Sandra
Yeah,
Terry,
that-
she looked like a
I was
gypsy.
like, she
and
said the same thing.
that was the class that we had.
That was-
Joshua took that class later on, and that was what we had to do. And she's like, "Don't draw what you think you see. Draw
what you actually see.
see." And it's surprising how difficult that actually is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is.
It is, because your brain automatically fills in these
Yep.
details that you're not aware are not actually there.
Or gives you the colors that you think you should be seeing. For example, snow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, snow is white.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you actually look at it,
Mhm.
it has like tends
Grays,
to blues,
blues,
hues.
Blues, grays, some yellows.
By the way, I have a video on how to color snow if anybody wants to check that out with my little snowman. Stunning and Brave Megatron says, "Another Canadian? I thought I was the only one."
There
No,
you
there's
have
more.
it.
There's more than two.
We gotta be on the same stream, Stunning and Brave Megatron.
We're
The
gonna
last
be-
time I wasn't.
sorry.
I
Only
wasn't
thing-
there.
You know, with you saying that you're Canadian, I haven't heard the first A yet.
A.
There it is.
Well, she did
Had to
live in
force that
Peru
one
for
out.
a while, so it's possible that counteracted any of the
I've
Canadian
been very quiet.
influence.
The thing is that I really concentrate on the stuff that I do. So
Ah,
I listen to
Nice-
Bob
nice
and Doug
excuse.
Mackenzie's 12 Days of Christmas every year.
Who?
That's Canadian.
very good.
Well, Joshua and I
all
don't
right.
like to admit it to most people, but we have family that lives, or we have ancestors that are from
Canada.
Nova Scotia.
Oh, Nova Scotia.
I think it's
Nice.
Nova Scotia,
Oh,
somewhere.
the Mexicans of the North.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say.
Oh, Josh.
Hey, I like tacos. Anyway, Tabitha's elf thinks it's Elvis. Josh,
you mean ice cream tacos? Or
that's Choco Tacos. That's what I was talking about. Tabitha's elf thinks it's Elvis. Josh has an angry elf. Maria has a hermit. Dr. Rachel has a thinker, and Dani looks normal.
Wow.
Yeah, Dani didn't put any makeup on. This is how she looks without makeup.
Yeah, we're still waiting for her to actually
Read
like
between
do,
the lines, guys.
do her character here.
Exactly. Like Dr. Rachel's waiting, Dani. Do more. Do better, Dani. Do better. Actually, I think that if just looking at your makeup and everything, which number looks really cool, but like the cheeks and the bones and the jaw that you've created and everything like that goes so harmoniously with your ears. It's really
Right.
cool. The fact that you have like a Beatles haircut to go with it's so great.
It's sexy. It's sexy.
She
I
loves
gotta-
you.
Back in the day, yes.
I should be here next month. If Transformers wins the poll, I'm bringing my A game. So, okay. So we do typically go about hour and a half to 2 hours, and I hope everybody's enjoying hanging out. So I was going to get a list of other franchises. Well, first let me ask you this. Chat as well. Have you enjoyed doing a franchise themed, instead of generic, a franchise themed episode challenge?
Yes.
I have.
yes.
I have.
I have, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Forgot,
Okay.
man.
Great. I like it because it seems like it gets people excited and definitely interested in it. Let me put this guy away for a little bit. And I was going to get your guys' ideas because I like to have, so it's not just me. I like it to be community effort. what are some franchises that you guys would like us to try to attempt?
Star Trek.
That's very precise.
So
Batman.
stunning it. Batman and Robin.
DC, Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel.
But hold
Stargate.
on.
She's listing all the franchises.
All of Barbie.
Anime.
No. Wow. Okay. So Stunning and Brave Megatron had suggested, was the first one to suggest a different franchise, which was Transformers.
That's really nice.
That would be pretty cool.
I told him I would love to see Dani do Transformers makeup.
That would be
That would be phenomenal.
for sure. It would be.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Have to buy a helmet.
And it has to be male.
It doesn't have. Oh, right, of course. Dani's cursed. It has to be.
I would say, yeah.
Oh, before we get on to that, actually, let's finish the franchise, and I'm going to address something in the chat. So, all right, so let me just go around the table then. Dr. Rachel, what's a franchise that you think would be cool for a challenge like this?
Oh, I would love to come back for a Lord of the Rings episode.
Love
Love it.
Nice.
Now, it is always based on the die. I have people that can confirm, Dani and Maria, I sent them a video
It's
of
true.
me rolling the die, having my list of franchises, and it's landed on, if you will,
Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter. So it
It's
wasn't
true.
just me choosing Harry Potter. So,
Mhm.
okay. All right, Joshua, what about you?
I would say Star Wars, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with something different.
Yeah.
Let's say Indiana Jones.
Nice. That is such a good idea.
I don't know a lot of those characters, so I would have to study up.
How do you
Giddy
not
up.
know who
Seinfeld.
the characters? Tabitha.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Forgot about that one.
Imagine. Okay, Maria, what about you? What was the suggestion for you?
I'm a big anime fan, so Sailor Moon or
I had
yes.
Dragon Ball Z listed.
That was a
but-
DBZ.
maybe like what's this another one? Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Forget it. I'll remember afterwards. And
All right,
will,
Danny,
but
you
Sailor Moon's
can
my first.
you can only pick one.
Star Trek.
Okay. Would that be next?
Because she wants to do the
gen,
ears.
or-
All of it.
Right, all of it.
All
They're all the same.
All of it.
How
you
dare
add-
you?
Did you add more makeup? Wait,
Where'd I go?
I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Did you add more makeup?
I made my eyes a little bigger.
Nice.
I thought it looked a little bit different, yeah.
Ooh, interesting. The Forgotten Man says back to the future.
Oh,
That was
yes.
in my mind.
Stunning and
yeah.
Brave says Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo would be interesting.
That would be
I like
very
that.
creative.
That would be very interesting.
How would you do that though?
Like we're doing.
I mean, how would
now.
you do that? Right?
I don't. Well, I mean,
Well, it's very comic-ish.
well, so like
Right.
in Harry Potter, you have all these different creatures. In Scooby Doo, you have dog and man.
And all
Well,
the
no,
rest
There's
of
that-
the
like
that's-
different
characters.
ghosts and monsters
okay.
that
Yeah,
they come
we're-
Yeah, you do the monsters and stuff. You either do human or monster.
Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so normally I just stick with the 5, but then somebody else said Teen Titans.
Oh, that's so
Yes,
cool.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Oh
write
my
all these down,
gosh.
and then I'll do a random generator that will divide all of, select rather, the ones that we've done. Thank you, chat. Teen Titans, and then Scooby Doo, and Back to the Future is what I read, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Let me write this down. Okay, so I will work with these for next month, and that'd be really cool. I did also have another idea to change it up. Oh, different styles,
Oh.
but
Oh God.
we'll just hang on with that. It's just kind of wait. But anyway, going back to the Forgotten Man, he had asked Dani. Excuse me. Where's he at? How is Dani's charity going? Talk about that if you don't mind, Dani, if you'd like to.
I'm super depressed over it. I'm actually heartbroken because it's going nowhere.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm really, really sad about it. We're still waiting for our article to come out. They're actually going to put it out in their Thrive online newsletter first before they put it in Motion magazine.
Okay.
But we've had no donations since the last time I was on. And I'm so
Oh,
sad. Like, I've been so depressed. I've just been all antisocial all week because I'm like, I don't even want to look. I don't know. I'm just so sad over it.
Well, yeah.
I feel like
It's-
the only way I'm going to be able to get it to move anywhere is if I get like a celebrity attached to it. And I can't get anyone to
Endorse it.
like, hey, this is a worthy cause. I'm a celebrity. Let me, yay. I don't know. But it's called the Belgium Project, for those who don't know. And it's all about bringing realism, comfort, and accessibility to amputees and educating not just amputees, but able-bodied people about amputees, because there's very, very, very little knowledge about it as far as, it takes an amputee 8 times the energy just to walk than it does someone with 2 legs. The psychological effects are so drastic that I'm just figuring things out about myself, and I've been an amputee since 1994. Women tend to experience or claim 8 times the pain than men do, and are 4 times more likely to commit suicide after limb loss. This is a problem that is legitimately costing lives. There's only been one psych study done, and it was done last year. Like, it just posted in September, and it's very, very vague. I'm basically doing my own study. I've been interviewing amputees, prosthetists, and stuff, and I'm doing a documentary on it. But it's really, really sad that we have not thought about what going through limb loss does to a woman, what that does to us. We put a totally different value on our physical appearance than men do. That's just a fact. We do. Whether it's ingrained in us or it's our person, it doesn't matter. We just put a different value on it, and it affects us in different ways. Right now, in the United States, insurance does not consider prosthetics important. They consider it a luxury.
Oh my.
Wow.
It's a luxury. It's not a necessity. And it makes me sad. It makes me really, really sad, because it's costing lives. And if you look at the data, when you stop walking, when you stop using your legs, your lifespan shortens substantially.
Really?
Yes. So, and it's
is that due to depression and discouragement, like a broken heart, or is it because of physical?
You can will yourself to die. That is something that happens, but it's also physical. Human beings are made to move, to use their legs, to expel energy. And when you're just sitting, you've got like a buildup, it just,
well, you can't let energy out. You can't be as independent anymore. And you basically just sit around thinking about what your life used to be like.
Yes. Losing a limb. And this was in some of the things I study a lot of stuff on, in medical journals online, and, losing a limb is the same emotionally and psychologically for someone. It's like losing a loved one, a spouse, or a parent.
Yeah, I can see that.
So you go through this grieving process, but for us, we are looking at that person in the mirror. We're reminded every single day who we were and what we're not anymore. And that's very painful. It's very, very painful, and it's confusing, and you feel like a crazy person. You feel horrible, and then you try to push yourself too hard. so you can fit in or keep up or still have this semblance of independence. But what that does is it causes secondary conditions, which can be even more traumatic or even more painful, which that's something I have to deal with every single day, is a multitude of secondary conditions because I pushed myself too hard. And I pushed myself too hard and didn't know about this stuff because the lack of education, the lack of psych studies that have been done, the lack of accessibility and information out there.
Yeah.
So my friend Brian Sipe and I have started this project. We started it a year or more ago, almost 2 years now. Wow. And it all started because the legs that are at our disposal, they're all like off the rack. They buy them from different companies, and the foot shells do not look like human feet.
Yeah, they kind of look like Dutch clogs, don't they?
They look like, I joke that they look like they came off the shelf from the haunted doll store. Like, human toes don't look like that. They're all the toes are connected, and the toes are really flat and small, and it's noticeable. And they all turn like this yellow color.
Yeah, epoxy or whatever does that, right? Or resin.
Yeah, nobody's represented, not even the white folk, because they're all like this yellow color. That
well, it's about time the white people stopped being represented. I'm there for it. I'm
Ouch.
here for it.
Guys, I'm really. I have to go. My daughter is having an emergency. She got braces this week, and
no,
I have to go. I'm sorry.
Take care of yourself.
you're all
Thank
good.
you so much, Dani, for being
guys.
here, and take care of
Dani.
your situation.
Bye.
I will. Bye. Love you guys.
I just imagine that if she would have to go to the dentist or the hospital or something, and she's all you're like, what kind of family is this?
Right.
No, but hopefully her daughter's okay.
Yeah.
I remember having friends at camp that a bracket would break, and then you have to get rushed to the dentist. I wonder if that might be. But you guys, if you check out Dani's story, check out her link. I put it in the description. Excuse me, I will put it in the description box. But right now it's in the chat. Supporting Dani's cause. Go read the description. One of the things that we can do that's very helpful, if you cannot donate, like Dani always says, if you can't donate, educate. And it will change your life. I had a family member that went through something similar. And it is amazing that when you're around these people, then you suddenly become more aware of the lack of if you will, I hate to use these buzzwords, but they're words that we need to use, of inclusivity for handicapped people. So suddenly it's like you walk around and be like, well, that person couldn't go there because there's no ramp, or it's not wide enough, or whatever. You just somehow you're more aware. And I would say it is important to educate ourselves on it at least a little bit, because if you think about it, disabilities are probably at an all-time high, especially with children and everything like that. We're having more and more people in wheelchairs and things like that. And thankfully they have playgrounds and whatever the case might be, that they're starting to really have things like that and available. But maybe if it touches your heart, you never know, you could be Dani's really trying to change the world for that. She has a passion for it. So if you can donate, I was able to give a little bit because it's like, I feel this. I think this is important. So if you're able to give even just $2, help her out. They would encourage her greatly, because she's trying to help change the world, like many of us are, in a positive way. And so just if not, just go check it out, click on the link, just read through it. You can scan through it just to kind of get a good idea of what's going on. But yeah, absolutely. So how's everybody's projects? How's the coloring going? If you're new around here, we were trying to create a Harry Potter house elf who is sexy with fiery hair, pan flute, and potions. I bet you didn't read that in the books.
I think mine is done. I don't want to give it any more, because if not, I'm gonna ruin it. I know I am.
J.K. Rowling hasn't released her new book yet, but these are going to be the characters featured in this book. Yeah. So.
that'd be exciting. I'm sure.
These are for the Harry Potter fans who grew up with the book and are now the adults because of Joshua's house.
Thanks.
So Maria, would you like to let's blow this up if you want to show us a little bit? Ooh, it looks like he's got candles on the tips of his hair too.
Oh wow, yeah.
That is so
Ooh.
good. That is fantastic.
So there we go. He's on the
Oh, well,
floor.
love it. Hey, hello. She's in the chat. Glad I caught you live. Looking forward to seeing the results. Well, this is Maria's result, her sexy house elf who is a potions master.
Mhm.
Pretty cool. I love it. I do like that hair a lot. And he's got the great looking smolder as well. Joshua's fabulous hair is what
Thank you,
Megatron
Megatron.
said.
Thank you, Megatron.
Hey, Joshua, you got to bring it back up again. Love it's got to see it. I know she's going to get a kick, like all of us get a kick out of it. The dancing Krampus. It's supposed to be a house elf, but somebody said it looked like a Krampus.
Yes.
Eldor the free.
Yeah, I know.
Eldor the free. He's free. He got some serious pecs, my dude. And then mine is right here. He was taught by Gilderoy Lockhart. I don't have a name for him, but for some reason I kind of decided to go with like 80s Bruce Springsteen bad boy. I don't know. He's cooking something up. Look at that smolder though. Got some potion. I tried doing these oil pastels, but I don't think I have the right paper because it's not smudging.
Yeah, no,
so
it's not. Yeah.
it's yeah. Thanks, Maria.
It's honesty overall.
Megatron says, looks like he's making it rain with that money falling out of And then Dr. Rachel has been working hard on her fantastic. Honestly, he looks like a cooler version of Dobby. Like he really does. This is awesome
really.
fan art.
That's
Look at the
so
bubble
cool.
coming out. I love his hair. And then the golden stitch earring is perfect.
Mhm.
That is such a great touch.
Right.
Really.
I was like,
I
well,
mean-
everyone's doing an earring and they've done a themed one. What hasn't been done yet?
I know. I don't know why, except for Joshua and Dani. I don't think Joshua's had an earring. We all kind of went
Yeah, it
for.
does.
Oh,
It
it
does?
does. Whoops.
Mine does.
We all kind of just
Yep.
decided to go for earrings. She said, "Great job, everyone." No, great job to you guys.
I
and-
wonder who has been doing with us the art. Has anybody else been doing art with us?
That's right.
I hope so.
I heard that there were some people that wanted to join along with us and try to take our list of traits and whatnot and work along with us. Maybe you're lurking in the chat, but even if you just wanted to post like a smiley face to let us know that you were doing it, it'd be great. If not, I understand people get nervous about things, but if you want to reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram, you can find me at Dreaming Tabitha. Oh my gosh, what is he saying? All the lady goblins be throwing their socks at the stallion Tabitha's truck. Dobby is I think Josh's is more free than I am. That is so good. All the lady goblins be throwing their socks at the stallion. It's okay. And you say you wish you could have? Well, next month, guys. Next month. Well, let me finish my thought. Is that if you did color along or draw along with us, please find us in Twitter. You can find me at Dreaming Tabitha on Twitter and Instagram and tag me in it. I've actually had other people do that. They created something that I
cool.
made and they sent me a picture and I'm like, that is so cool. That's so awesome. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Megatron, what are you doing? Free me, Dobby. Oh my gosh. You did a lot of sketching while on the road though. Is that safe? I hope you weren't driving. But yeah, absolutely. Next month, we don't quite know yet what the franchise is going to be, but we've got our list of ideas and we're going to be having folks back. I hope everybody enjoyed. Dr. Rachel, did you enjoy your time with us?
I loved it. I'm always nervous about like trying to get things done. I'm terrible with multitasking, like answering questions and chatting and stuff while I draw. Plus, I'm a very slow drawer. But this was really fun. This was really fun.
And
really
do you find it kind of pushes you to work faster, but like be more creative in the moment?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because I'm like always conscious of the time. So I'm like, well, I know I can't do perfectionist. So now I just
Yeah.
have to sort of time myself and like what I can color, what I can't color, what needs detail and what doesn't. But I'm also the type of artist that like I'm good at replicating something I see. I'm not great at like improving. So this was a
Same.
really good
Likewise.
exercise for me. Really good exercise.
I
for me.
have found that it has definitely improved my artwork as far as I know, not necessarily based off of this guy, but he kind of looks like a woozle, doesn't he? From Winnie the Pooh? But it has definitely helped me to try to go faster when I create. Like what is important? What can I do quickly? It's a good exercise, and it's lots of fun hanging out with other artists and seeing what other people's takes are on the same topic. And I think it's always so exciting. So I can't wait for next month. I've got other people that want to come on to the show and hang out with us. And I love creating this, artist community or whatever we're doing. A bunch of nerds coloring crazy pectoral muscled bad boys.
Of course.
And everything. Stunning and Brave says, no, I was being chauffeured. I'm too stunning to lower myself for peasantry. You guys should check out his channel as well. He's an amazing coloring artist. Like he does phenomenal with his Copic markers and everything. Well, so guys, before we head out, if you want to go ahead and just say where people can find you, tell us what you're up to, any kind of plugs that you want to do. We'll start with Dr. Rachel.
Well, loved being here. I'm the newbie. This was a lot of fun, and I know there's a lot of people waiting in line to jump on, but I'd love to be back anytime you'll have me. You can find me on all my socials, Sauron_cosplay. I'm really active on Twitter, sometimes Instagram. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Adeline Crafting. I'm trying to get a video out like every other week, any kind of art project. I think one of the next ones, probably not until like end of February, but I'm going to try to do a master sword. So creating a master sword. So I will, and then that'll go up somewhere on my wall. Tabitha looks so excited. But yeah, I love doing like any kind of cosplay props, any kind of weaponry, armory, even if it's just like a mask or simple painting, whatever it is. I love doing any kind of art project. So I do them all on that channel.
Nice.
Very cool.
What about you, Maker's Den?
So you obviously, my YouTube channel name is The Maker's Den, and all the links and everything is on the in the descriptions, I'm sure. As is my Instagram handle, same thing. I'm tossing up on different holocron ideas. I'm trying to finish off my holocron tote that I've been making. There's another YouTuber that put out a challenge to take an existing box of some sort and Star Wars it. So this is my first time actually wiring LED lights into something, like literally soldering it all and putting it together. Cool. And I am nearing the finish line for it. This is what it looks like without the lights and such on.
Okay, hang on. It's taking a little while for it to come up.
Sorry.
No, well, it's not your fault. It's the
yeah, it's all good.
the internet.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
But,
like the whole time, like you've just kind of been good, and now it's like you're trying to show us something, and it's like,
yeah, I know. Here, I'll go ahead and put the lights on too, just so you guys can see it. Anyway.
Well, we can't see anything because right now your face is.
Yeah, you're frozen.
Yeah, I'm sure. My face is frozen. Let's see. Hold on.
Well,
is it still frozen?
It is.
Yeah.
Shoot! What the world?
It is. Well, I tell you what. While we wait for your thing to reset, we'll let Maria talk about herself,
Okay.
and then we'll do it. Go ahead, Maria. Talk about yourself. By the way, Maria, how did your over the holidays? How did your speaking go? Your storytelling go?
Oh, I did have my first live performance. It was my first and my last one of the year, because it was literally on the 30th of December. So yes, it went really well. I had amazing feedback.
I'm glad.
What was funny was like more than half the public was either from my office or from my family.
Oh, well, that's nice though.
So the librarian was like, "Oh, thank you so much for bringing your public, your audience." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Her following.
Like, yeah, it was like my parents, my boss, and friends. so that went really, really well. And I don't have any live performance programmed. But you never know. So I'm working on that.
Mhm.
And I'm actually working on some new crochet projects. No,
Ooh.
I have been working on this little beauty. No,
Ooh.
it looks
Love
like a
the
little.
colors.
It looks like a little cape. It is a little cape for a doll that I am making. So
She is also the Geeky Crochet
yes,
on Twitter and Instagram and
Okay.
stuff like that.
yes.
She makes the most amazing crocheted dolls. She's made like Count Dooku. She's made Aragorn. She's made Cara Dune.
Mhm.
Sailor
Sailor Moon,
Moon.
Sailor Saturn,
Nice.
Sailor Jupiter. Yeah, I've done several. I've done around 100 projects without meaning to. You know, just little
I think
little-
we've all done
Without
100
meaning
projects
to.
without meaning to.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like all of a sudden it's like, do you know what you've done for 100? I'm like, wait. She's like, yeah, you've done like 100 projects. I'm like, whoa.
Poor Joshua. I
And then
can
you have to go back
see.
through and count.
I can see the base
And it's
of
like-
your holocron, but it's like, oh, now I see you moving.
Oh, we see you
Yep.
moving.
Yes.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Where's the holo? Do it quickly.
Oh.
What thou do is do quickly, Judith.
Do it quickly.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, ooh,
Whoa.
whoa.
That is
Hey.
awesome.
That is so cool. Now he has an Etsy shop too. I don't have that link in the description box, but if you go to his YouTube channel and everything, I'm sure he has it there. But go to his Etsy, you can actually get holocrons handmade.
Whenever
Now,
they're made, yes.
they're not 3D printed, they're not laser cut. They're
Nope.
handmade
Wow.
holocrons, and they light
That is-
up, and he has really cool ones there. So yeah, absolutely. So everybody, again, thank you for coming. I myself am trying to get videos out every Monday, working on tutorials, working on some warrior poses for people trying to learn how to draw. Had some excellent feedback from people saying, hey, this is what I am trying to learn. Thank you for that. And so you're welcome for that. And of course, I've got some behind the scenes stuff. I've got really cool, fun things over on my Patreon. I've got coloring pages if you want to support the channel and things like that. So I provide coloring pages of my chibis. And then I've also got some first watch with artwork. Of course, everything's got to be artwork. And then, of course, part of the secret club. Shh, we can't talk about it. We do things there too, but shh. So go support the channel over there if you're curious about what we do over there. And sometimes I release free things to all the members because over on Patreon, you can also be a member for free, and sometimes I do release that. Also, in my description box, I am opening up for commissions for chibis. I did a couple of commissions for people like Tyler the Redbeard, and he got a whole host of different chibis custom made. And I've also, this was not requested, but I did it just so if you know the meme, I did the Canadian Bear, Drunk 3PO.
Yes.
So I'm able to do people, just change it around.
My favorite t-shirt.
I've done my car. I know, right? I don't even have a t-shirt of my own merchandise. I have a new Cara Dune poster coming, and I wanted to showcase that. So that's my original one. And let me move this out the way. I don't want any more. I've got a new
Oh my
upgraded
God.
season
Love that.
2
So
Marshall Dune
gorgeous.
coming. And so I've actually now in my Etsy shop, I'm going to be next week releasing stickers of my chibis as well. I'm going to have a whole slew of different Star Wars ones, One Piece as well, all kinds of fun stuff and more always being added to it. And of course, I'm going to be having, of course, some Harry Potter themed. Snape is one of my favorite ones. Look at that nose. Look at that nose.
Oh, so cool.
But yeah, check it all out. But thank you so much for everybody for being here. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. And until next time, until next we meet, or until I find the video that I'm trying to play.
If I was watching this video, I would like it. I would like the video, and I would probably subscribe because this is so thoroughly entertaining.